Hi and welcome to my channel. One of the most useful tricks for network engineers is identifying Cisco switches when you don't have console access or documentation or even know the management IP address. So for example, here, let's focus on this area here, on this management server. I have this management server. It is connected to a router, a Cisco router, and a Cisco switch. In many cases, when you troubleshoot, you need to know the IP address of this one or both. So, how to know that when we know that Checkpoint does not support CDP protocol because it is a Cisco proprietary protocol. So in this video, I'll show you how to use tcpdump on a gateway or a management server to capture Cisco Discovery Protocol or CDP packets and extract valuable information such as switch hostname, switch model, connected interface, management IP address, software version, all without logging into the switch. So what is CDP? So CDP stands for Cisco Discovery Protocol. It is a layer 2 protocol developed by Cisco that allows Cisco devices to advertise information about themselves to directly connected neighbors. So as we can see here, for example, this switch, this 9300 switch, and this ISR router, every 60 seconds they change CDP messages. So every 60 seconds, Cisco switches and routers typically send CDP advertisements containing information such as device name, platform, software version, interface information, native VLAN, management IP address. And since CDP operates at layer 2, these packets never cross routers and are only visible on the local network segment, as you can see here, so between two devices directly connected. So why traditional IP-based captures don't work? So we can let's jump to the next one here. As you can see, no IP header, no source destination IP address. Why is that? And why we can't capture the CDP traffic by TCP dump, for example, interface, and capture all traffic. You can't capture this traffic, the CDP traffic, that way. So a common mistake is looking for CDP using IP filters. CDP is not an IP protocol. There is no IPv4 header or IPv6 header. There are no source and destination IP addresses in the packet itself. Instead, CDP is carried directly inside an Ethernet frame using LLC and SNAP encapsulations. So we need some understanding of the packet structure. So let's jump to the next one here. As we can see here, so that is a CDP frame. Looks like. So we have Ethernet header, this one. We have the LLC header, we have SNAP header, and we have the CDP payload. So inside the SNAP header, Cisco identifies CDP using a protocol identifier of hexadecimal, which is a 0 by 2000. So if you look here, you can see this is what we need. The 0 times 2000. So let's examine, and that's exactly what we are going to filter on. So let's, and the command we are going to use is this one here. So tcpdump, this one. So let's jump back to the last slide here. This one explains every part of the command. So, this E, as you can see in the command, so tcpdump -e. The E display Ethernet header information, including source and destination MAC address. The N is used to disable DNS lookups. So this keeps the output clean and prevents delays. And I and ETH1. The I, it means the interface, and ETH1 is the interface we are capturing on. And this dash VVV means maximum verbosity. This tells tcpdump to decode and display as much information as possible on the screen. And this dash X display both hexadecimal and ASCII representations of the packet contents. This is extremely useful when analyzing CDP data. So now we need to understand the filter. This ether 22 and 0 times 2000. So this filter reads 2 bytes starting at byte offset 20 of the Ethernet frame. For CDP packets, these bytes contain the Cisco protocol identifier. When the value equals hexadecimal 0 times 2000, we know the frame is a CDP advertisement. So now let's take that command. Let's copy this. And let's jump to our management server here. And we need to go to expert mode here. So now I will run the command on interface 1 because this router has an IP, but this switch has no IP, so we can see the difference. Okay, so let's run it on ETH1. So let's click enter here once and wait, because CDP sends every 60 seconds. So we need to wait that to happen. Okay, so now we can exit this. So here we can immediately see several useful pieces of information. So let's jump directly here. For example, the address, this one is the IP address of the router. You can see port ID is the what interface, and the same as the management address is the same, this IP address. And this information is very useful in many cases when you're troubleshooting. So where does the IP address come from? So remember, CDP is not an IP protocol. So the IP address you are seeing is not coming from an IP header. So I mean this IP address, the management address of the router. Instead, it is stored inside a CDP field called the management address TLV. So Cisco devices include this field, so neighboring devices know how to reach and manage them. So again, here, using that command, you can see much information. For example, we can see what version does the router run. Okay, you can see this copyright. And the most important here is the IP address. So if you don't need to see all this, we can run the same command, and only we can take grep and take, for example, let's try management here, because we only need to see the management IP address. So let's wait again. Okay, so now as we can see here, management address, and we can see the IP address directly. So you can use the same command and only grep management or grep anything. So grep address or grep port ID to know what interface is connected. So very useful information. So let's run the command against a switch which does not have any IP on it. So let's run it here. Let's try to make this a little bit. So this is a router. It has a management IP. That switch on the So this switch here does not have any management IP. It is just only a dump switch. So let's wait a sec here and see what info can we get. Okay, so let's cut that. And now here we can see management address is empty, and there is no address. But we still get much information. The version, what interface, it's very important. Address is empty, so we know that that switch does not have any IP. So very useful. So now you know for sure that that switch does not have a management IP. Same, so this line here and this line here tells us that that switch does not have any IP. So using a single tcpdump command, we can identify Cisco devices, discover management IP addresses, determine if we don't have management IP addresses, and determine switch models and map network connections without logging into the switch. So the command works because Cisco Discovery Protocol advertisements contain rich device information directly inside layer 2 Ethernet frames. So for network engineers, consultants, and troubleshooting specialists, this is one of the fastest ways to identify unknown Cisco infrastructure. And because, from my experience, many of the most checkpoint devices are connected to Cisco devices. And when you troubleshoot a checkpoint device, a gateway or a management server, you need to know what switches you are connected to. Because when you check interfaces, maybe you can find some errors or something. So you need to know what, for example, what model, what IP address are you connected to. So this video is done here. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.